Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about, well, why do I even bother? From PC Gamer, Lawrence Fishburne joins Netflix The Witcher as Geralt's best vampire buddy. I mean, that show is just utter garbage at this point, so why even bother, really? I mean, Lawrence Fishburne is an incredible actor. I'm just kind of saddened that he actually decided to join this garbage. I mean, they could have hired somebody else to play Reggie's instead of him, and paid less, and you still have more money to actually invest on the, I don't know, the armor or the costumes that you have there, which we know is utter garbage. I mean, it's the least one could do, but you decided to hire Chris Hemsworth. I mean, you're obviously overpaying. You're paying for the name, and now obviously you're going to pay for the name of Lawrence Fishburne, which I'm pretty sure you guys are going to release massive, huge posters with Chris Hemsworth, Lawrence Fishburne, right in there, just so people watch the series thinking it's actually good because they have the name of those two actors, but only to realize when they start watching season 1, 2, and 3 that it's not them, and they see the quality of the writing, which is utterly trash. Well, dear Lord. But then again, anyway, so here is the article on PC Gamer because it's retarded. I mean, even the guy who writes this nonsensical garbage here is a fucking retard. But I am actually surprised that you usually see the comments in these, I don't know, in the articles on PC Gamer are usually heavily censored and heavily curated because it's a website run by people who visit and uses a racist era. So you're pretty much expected to see the same moderating nonsense spread here. But you'll be surprised to see the comments. And it's at the very least 99% condemning the choice, or saying that they utterly hate the show. I'm surprised about it. I mean, people are literally mad that they chose to blackwash him, or that they are doing this to Reggie's. I mean, after all, it's Netflix, and the people behind this show and the writers are known to actually be the Witcher haters. They literally hate the TV show. Oh, actually, sorry, the IP, and then subsequently the TV show. For instance, we have a very good known story in which they actually wrote one scene with Henry Cavill as the Witcher and his horse Roach, which died, and it was supposed to be a comedic scene in the original text of the writers, but Henry Cavill saw this garbage and said, no, I'm rewriting this. Apparently he did some very quick calls, pretty much on the very time limit, and he then reshot the entire scene to make it sad, because, well, the Witcher himself, Geralt, had an emotional connection to the horse, so it was supposed to be sad. So He reshot it. Apparently, that didn't sit well with a few people who are the writers in the show who wrote the scene. Well, couple of months, years later, we saw him leaving the show. So you go leave that on your out of your imagination. But before I continue, here is something quite better than this garbage. I can assure you that one. I'm back, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. So, I decided to add him to the woke washing list because it's the right thing to do. Obviously, Andre, I know, the guy who wrote the book, The Witcher, never actually specified the color of his skin, but we know that the world in that is based on Europe and Eastern Europe and Poland, so I'm pretty sure, 100% sure that he is a white. Anyway, here is the woke washing list. We start with 1, Acantha. I wonder if we'll ever see anything with lower than this, but the way this thing is growing, I'm pretty sure we will see soon. Somebody to take the number 1 spot in alphabetical order. Anyway, so we go down and down and down. It's a lot. So, Reggie's Lawrence Fishburne again. Technically, I think this is the second time he shows up on this list. To be honest. Anyway, moving on. And right, we're already on the 300 mark. 329. Well, you gotta thank the Book of Clarence for a lot of these entries. Otherwise, it would be 314 or 15 entry. Either way, it's a boatload. Well, another name to the list because after all, this is a literally fucked up. Anyway, here it is from Bound to Comics. Here is how Reg is supposed to look like. Here's some screenshots of the game itself, so you can see it's not the same thing. Well, after all, it's Netflix. Netflix gonna Netflix. And if you're still watching this show after all what you have seen, you must be retarded. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.